வணக்கம். The online live classes நம்ம ஒரு July last weekல நம்ம ஆரம்பிச்சோம். This is the first batch and it is coming to an end. So we just thought of an idea. Participants எல்லாம் ஒரு டாபிக் கொடுத்து அதுல ஒரு 2-3 minutes பேச சொல்லலாமேன்னு. 5 or 6 participants are doing it. இதுக்கு முன்னால இன்னொரு செஷன் பாத்தீங்க. அதுல ஒரு 4 people have done it. So this is the next batch of students who are going to speak on different topics. Let's listen to them. Let me invite Meenakshi first. Meenakshi is going to speak on the topic, the best teacher. Yes, Meenakshi.
Good morning to all. I would like to say that a best teacher is like candle. It consumes itself to light the way of others. Teachers is an important role in our life to become successful in career and business. A good teacher helps us to become a good human being in society and good citizen of the country. Teachers play vital roles in the lives of the students in their class. The teachers can change the society by giving lectures. I am not a teacher, I am an awakener. Without teachers' life would have no class. A good teacher teaches from the heart, not from the book. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. The teachers have 3 L's. The first one is love of learning. The second one is love of learners. Then the third one is love of bringing the first 2 loves together. Teachers should not only teach subject curriculum, but essential life education. Teachers treat each and every student with equality. Teachers have good education, not only good education, lays the foundation for good habits. So, teacher is an important person in everyone's life. So, parents are the first teacher and teachers are the second parents. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Meenakshi. That was a good topic. And you just said all the important points is needed for a good teacher. Thank you. Now let me invite Mr. Vasanta Kumar.
Yes.
He is going to speak on the topic hard work. Hard work நம்ம எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். அதுக்கு சப்ஸ்டிடியூட்டே கிடையாதுன்னு நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். Okay, so let us listen to what he has got to say.
Good morning to Mrs. Vanilla ma'am and all those who taught me this golden opportunity to speak. My teacher who taught me with knowledge, skill, wisdom, hard work and patience. Now I'm going to talk about hard work. Hard work is the most important key to success. The achievements without hard work are impossible. An ideal person can never gain anything if they sit and wait for the better opportunity to come. The person who is working hard is able to gain the success and happiness in life. Nothing is easy to be achieved in the life without doing any hard work. The Thomas Alva Edison was working for 21 hours a day. Had he slept only for 2 or 3 hours on the laboratory tables with his books as his pillow. The Prime Minister of India, late Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he was working for 17 hours a day and 7 days a week. There were no holidays in his calendar. The Mahatma Gandhi ji worked ceaselessly a day and night, and he won freedom for his country. The hard work is a price that we pay for success in life. The content vigilance and preparedness to work is the price we have to pay for the success in life. Work is a privilege and pleasure. The idleness is a luxury that no one can offer. Man is born to work and prosper in life. He liked street signs in use and rests in rest. The work is worship. The man of actions acts in the living present. There is no tomorrow for him. He makes the best of time. Life is full of strife. It is the action, activity, and the law of nature. The life of idleness is a life of shame and disgrace. The ideal man or intruders on society, we are endowed with brain and hips, which are meant to be properly exercised. The failure in life is very often due to idleness. The industry is the key to success. Industry, max, and idleness marks a nation following. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Hard work. Yes, you said about all the great leaders. Correct. Hard work illama periya success namalukku kedaikadhu. And you said it beautifully. Moreover, we just take this moment to appreciate you for your interest in attending the classes. Throughout the course, 3 months, you were there on time. நீங்களே ஒரு பெரிய இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் தான் எல்லாருக்கும். At this age, you were so particular in attending the classes on time and you participated with enthusiasm. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, the next person we are going to invite is Ashwin, a school student. Ashwin has been a great inspiration to all the participants throughout the course. He was asking a lot of questions and doubts. நிறைய கேட்டுட்டே இருந்ததுனால அது மூலமாவே நிறைய பேர் நிச்சயமா லேர்ன் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க. I'm very, very certain about that. And it's good to ask questions because unless we understand things clearly, we cannot move forward. Okay. So let me invite Ashwin now to talk on the topic, difficulties in teaching English. That again is a wonderful topic. Let us see what he has got to say on that. Yes, Ashwin, you can begin now.
Hi, good morning to all. This is Ashwin from Kumbakonam. I am studying in 12th standard. I am going to discuss the difficulties in teaching English. Before that, I would like to thank Vanilla ma'am for providing me such a golden opportunity to speak before you. My topic is difficulties in teaching English. Believe me, I am not going to put cold water on you, on the listeners whose aim is to become a teacher. In my opinion, before getting to anything, we should consider both negative and positive aspects of that thing. Without considering the negative aspects, we can't savor the success. As with any other jobs, teaching English as a second language is not without its challenges. Here are a few you can expect. Language in the room filled with the students whose mother tongue is not English can be a difficult thing for a teacher, especially in our state, due to the dissimilarities between our mother tongue and English. The English language is a wide language. Its components of grammar are totally different from our mother tongue. The second difficulty is its inconsistency. There are no standard rules which control over some topics like articles, prepositions, syllabification, participles, gerund and infinitives, etc. So, the degree of inconsistency in other language, the degree of inconsistency in English is more than in any other languages. The grammatical rule are not like a mathematical formula. To clear the doubt related to this is going to be a difficult for teachers. Learners want to speak English within a few days, only after attending 1 or 2 classes. How is it possible? To make realize the importance of practicing, a teacher would get dead tired. And to get out the learner from the trap of I mastered everything, a teacher would, for a teacher, it is a challenging task. And to manage frequently doubt asking students like me, it is a upclimb task for them. Teaching English is a time consuming process. When you are teaching English, you are working against the clock. You are always working against the clock. You have no time for hitting your sack and bread and butter. Those people who have the ability of breaking all these barriers can be a successful teacher. A successful teacher is like the sun. How sun gives the brightness to the world, the teacher also give the brightness to this world by their knowledge. Teaching English is as difficult as giving birth to a child. That's why our ancestor called the teacher as a second mother. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yes, thank you, Ashwin. Next we have is Nitya. Nitya, உங்களோட continuous participation first ஒரு appreciation. Yes, very good. Because consistent participate பண்றது முக்கியமான விஷயம். Not just here and there, now and then, அது மாதிரி இல்லாம நீங்க ஊருக்கு போறப்ப கூட கார்லயும் நீங்க கிளாஸ் அட்டென்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போய் I cannot forget that. You and your sister were so particular attending the classes continuously without taking leave. That's one important trait every learner has to have. Okay, now let us hear from Nitya on humanity. Yes, Nitya, you can begin.
Hi everyone, I'm Nitya. I'm a happy homemaker. I'm going to talk about humanity. Humanity means extending unconditional love to each and every living being on earth. If you don't have money or can't give money, there is still so much you can offer to others. Your knowledge may help others. You can tutor a child. If you're healthy, you can donate blood. 1 unit of blood saves 3 lives. Instead of throwing perfectly good items away, you can donate them to someone who could use them. You won't need your organs once you pass away. If you donate it to someone, it will be alive even after some years. A kind word, a listening ear can be medicine for a heart that hurt. When you take the time to pray for others, God finds the time to bless you. How does technology affect humanity? Do you think technology is causing a lot of issues like rapism, terrorism, addiction to something, and so on? If we start using the phone, we don't know when to stop using the phone. Do you think the problem is of technology? No, the problem is not of technology. The problem is of compulsiveness. It means absence of consciousness. Will we use it consciously? Are you a precious life? If your life is precious to you, what are you going to invest this precious life into? Is something that must concern you, isn't it? Will I feel fulfilled if I look back and see what I have done? If your heart not in something, you can't do your best. If you don't do your best, how will great things happen to you? Take a glass of water. Is it Christian water or Hindu water or Muslim water? It's just water. A human ought to be like that water, whose purpose is to quench the thirst of living beings. Of course, we can't help everyone, but everyone can help someone. When you see a person without smile, give them yours. We have to remember only one thing in our mind. When we have anything more than we need, build a longer table to share it, not a higher one to hide it. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you, Nitya. It was great listening to the topic. Yes. Yes, that was a good topic. Yes. எப்படி நம்ம மணி வச்சு தான் நம்ம ஹெல்ப் பண்ணணும்னு இல்லை. You can give the things, we can give your time, we can even give your smile. Yes, there are so many ways in which we can add value to people around us. Great. Yes, next in line is Jaypriya. And Jaypriya, again, has been a consistent learner throughout the course, taking every single opportunity to speak in English. Good. Now she's going to talk on the topic, what are we going to give to the next generation? Money or a healthy environment? An interesting topic. Let's listen to her. Yes, Jaypriya, you can begin.
Hi everyone. I am Jaypriya. I am a housewife. My topic is What should we give to the next generation? A lot of money or healthy environment? The earth is the only beautiful planet that has life. Nowadays, we act as selfish and greedy humans. We should always think about our family, and no one thinks about our mother, the earth. I am going to talk about two major problems. One is the pollution, the another major problem is climate change. Since the development of human culture, cities, and modern lifestyle, everything has been changed. Our environment is totally polluted. Pollutions like water pollution, air pollution, noise pollution, and soil pollution. We drink dirty water, we suffer from diseases, and inhaling the dusty air and so on. Pollution also increases the temperature of the earth and that leads to global warming. Due to the global warming, a child born today faces long-term health problems. In India, some of metropolitan cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and Kolkata are selling pure oxygen. This clearly shows how we should pollute our environment. Who is responsible for that? Every human is responsible for that. Human activities such as pollution, deforestation, and overuse of natural resources that may cause these problems. The another major problem is climate change. Who is Greta Thunberg? Greta Thunberg is a climate activist. She is only 16 years old girl who skipped school at the age of 14. She charged the world leaders with anger. You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words. Our house is on fire. Here, a small child fights against climate change. What we should do to save our future. I think everyone can take little steps. We should save our future. What are the little steps? We must not waste water, electricity, fuels, and we should avoid plastics, and we should plant more trees, and we should educate people and encourage people not to pollute the environment. We should save our nature and it will save us. Now, you decide. What should we give to the next generation? A lot of money or healthy environment? Your decision is in your hand. Thanks for giving this opportunity.
Yes. Thank you, Jaypriya. That's a very, very relevant question now. Yes. Well, which is more important? What are we going to give our next generation? Is it money or a healthy environment? Yes. Very important topic and thoughts to ponder on. Yes, நீங்க நல்லா சொன்னீங்க எப்படி நம்ம responsible citizens ஆ இருக்கணும். Yes, good. See, the participation is more important than the performance. Always. எப்பயுமே இப்ப நம்ம முடிச்ச பிறகு நம்ம என்ன நினைப்போம், இதை சொல்லியிருந்திருக்கலாமோ, அதை சொல்லியிருந்திருக்கலாமோ, இது என்ன நல்லா சொல்லியிருந்திருப்போமோ அப்படிலாம் நினைப்போம். இட்ஸ் குட், எஸ், தட்ஸ் ட்ரூ ஆல்சோ. பட் வாட் இஸ் மோர் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் இஸ் த பார்ட்டிசிபேஷன். ஏன்னா நம்ம அப்படி ஏதாவது ஒரு விஷயத்த பெர்ஃபெக்டா பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்சுக்கிட்டே என்ன பண்ணுவோம், நம்ம போஸ்ட்போன் பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருப்போம். அப்புறம் பண்ணலாம், இதை சரி பண்ணிக்கலாம், அதை சரி பண்ணிக்கலாம். Then we never do it. Sometimes that happens, you see, we end up never doing it. அதனால நம்ம we should somehow start பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டோம்னா then we can make improvements on the way, right?